It's February 6th. I'm about to clean their water, put some fresh food. Mateo's awake still. I don't think he ever really went back to sleep. Every time I'd come down here, he'd be swimming or out and about. Luigi did get out of his little hidey hole. So, I don't know where he is. I'll see maybe when I open the window. But I'm filming before I open the window because Giuseppe is always a little dramatic. So when I open the window, he's probably going to jump off the windowsill. And Giuseppe's right here. Giuseppe. I'll see what he does. Let's see. He probably will jump into the habitat though. Oh, he normally gives me side-eye. Hey Giuseppe. Oh, are you being a good boy just to show Mama wrong? You are. You are in school. Hi Giuseppe boy. Yeah, you're still looking angry at me, but you're not jumping around. Is anyone else out? Luigi's left his little hole. I'm looking to see. Because we have Tomas, who's green. He's one of the original, which Giuseppe's one of the original from when we moved in August of 2022. Yeah. And Luigi was a tiny baby. Giuseppe was already grown. Tomas was already grown. He's green. And then Felix, who has passed away, who is brown. Giuseppe is like a chameleon. He changes colors, but he's normally kind of pale. He's normally a little bit lighter than this. And then we also had Maxwell, who was a teeny tiny brown baby when we moved in, and he passed away. So we have Luigi, Tomas, Maxwell, Felix, and then Giuseppe. Those were the original 5. And then, so we lost 2 since we moved in, and then we've gained Mateo, who, he's still over here. He's still over here. There you are. Hey, baby. He was actually the first baby born in the habitat. I almost missed him the first day he appeared. I had a bigger water bowl in here at the time with a bunch of rocks, and he was teeny tiny down in a crevice, and I thought he was a rock. He was the first baby. Oh, I see Luigi's leg over behind the pot. There's Luigi. He was teeny tiny green frog when we first moved in. They're all leopard frogs, but some of them are green, some of them are brown. And then there's Giuseppe, who like changes. And of course he's just being good just to spite me. I swear he always gives me side-eye though. He's always like, would you like leave us alone? Just put the food in, go away. But anyway, so Mateo was the first baby. And then this year, well no, then last fall, who did we get? Mateo? Oh, gosh, not so many. Well, we have Francis, Ferdinand. Am I forgetting anybody? I feel like I might be. Oh, I hear Aurelius out there. Here. See, this was all just barren rock when we moved in. And it was like truly sad. This is just in our unfinished basement. It's just the, escape route out of a window. And it was barren rock. frogs just sitting in the rock, looking so dehydrated and starved, like they were trapped. And since I think that they can get out, because one day I really swear Luigi was in the front yard, and I think it's through a crevice in this corner, which I've like purposely left open. When I filled everything up, well, a lady came who builds, I found on Facebook, who built like aquariums, and she kind of like laid down a mat and filled everything up. But since then I've added like a lot of soil and gone to the forest and found like whatever, different wood and leaves and rocks and all this sort of stuff. But I've filled it all up like a whole lot, because I read about how much they need to burrow in the winter to stay warm, so I've filled it very deep. But anyway, so I filled this corner up, but I always leave this corner open in case it is an escape route for them to get it up out. Anyhow, but I fill their waters up, and I actually feed them freeze-dried mealworms. That's what I started with, to give them food. But since I've like planted so many live plants and brought in so much stuff from the woods, they have live food sources in here. They have a lot of snails who actually come and eat the mealworms, and then the frogs hunt the snails. But they have all kinds of live food sources in here now that they eat. But I still feed them the freeze-dried just to supplement it, and just so I don't worry. And also it drives the snails to the food bowl. So I guess it makes it easier for fat Luigi to eat, because he'll just sit there and wait for the snails to come to him. Doesn't he, Giuseppe? You're being a good boy. Yes, you are. You just wanted to be on camera, because Mama just normally takes photos and writes little captions and puts them on Facebook, but now I'm doing videos. I know. Well, alright, I'm gonna clean this up. Okay, Giuseppe? Alright, say bye-bye. Love you. Alright. See, where's Mateo? Okay. Say bye-bye, Mateo.